This is 120.
Uh-oh. DN. Pull up, pull up.
Turn the doors off.
Don't sink.
Just spot a gorge.
Yeah, don't sink. Get your life jackets on. Don't sink.
On your left, Milky.
Oh, this weather is just awful.
Yeah, I had
Get
to
out of
swap
it.
up to something else.
Are you flying in it?
No!
I just loaded in.
Go to broken clouds.
I was about to say, dang, you took off in it and everything.
For me, it's nice and sunny.
Bridge.
Yeah, I got few clouds, I think.
Few clouds. I'm in broken. Somebody's in scattered, I heard.
I'm scattered. Lloyd's 5 or 4, 5, 6. We'll do 6.
Yeah, I'm running Lloyd's. Which one is it? What is it? 5, 8 winter chill? That's decent.
Skim the trees over here.
The wind is as strong as hell. Oh my god.
What?
Whoa. Yeah, oh, it is fine. About 145 knots. My Vision Jet is flying a little slow.
Is anyone playing with live weather?
No. It was pretty sketchy with
I'm
live.
tempted just to turn it on just to see what it looks like mid-flight.
We usually do,
I'll
but
probably just get
not
blown
if
out of the sky.
not if it's the worst weather possible.
Yeah.
Let me get some high and turn it on for a second.
I only turn it on to see if the wipers on the Virgo work as they should.
How we're doing space shuttle status.
Oh no, I can't see anything at all. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Silky, where are you going?
It's not good.
I don't know.
I guess I'll do
Following the crowd.
Kind of like the way that looks.
I haven't pulled VFR map up yet. Just kind of hanging out.
I was thinking of flying the Kodiak today, but I don't know. Wanted the visibility.
I was thinking about flying the Cap 10, but I kind of decided not to. Not used to that one.
Couple of clouds now. Get below those.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
That's close.
13, 14. That's a couple hours group right there that I can't see. Big turnout today.
Good.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's anything.
Oh my god, yeah, there's a huge group.
Most of the names I recognize, but you know, I wonder if posting on the forums really did make that much of a difference.
Never know.
Oh my.
What's up, Rex?
Good, great. How about you?
Good.
Golf course below. Stall opportunity.
This thing does not stall.
I mean, it'll stall once.
Yeah, it'll stall once, a really good stall.
You can get down short, but it takes
Like a really
lot
short stall.
to get it back up in the air. Like, it takes a lot for the airspeed to register that it's alive. Especially on grass. It's just like, I'm stuck. Coronado sticking.
Luckily, I think most of the runways today are pretty long. I think the shortest I saw was like 1,700, I think. Give or take.
Cannot get the beaver trimmed out. Jesus.
Not with this wind.
Well, I'm not flying live, so I like to see what's around me.
Who is actually flying live?
Yeah, but it's 4 knots and 4 to 6 knots, but it's fluctuating on mine.
Okay, yeah, I got 7 knots.
So annoyed with live weather. Drives me nuts.
Extremities. Do a little loop. See who's all back there. Oh Lord, there's a lot of people out. One, two,
I think I'm sitting a little bit too high.
That's
There we
probably
go.
like 16 people maybe. If those are people in the group over there, I can't tell. Come on, lag.
Yesterday the weather was beautiful over here.
Just the calm before the storm.
It's been wave after wave after wave for the last, I don't know, 8-10 days. Two days of rain, then one break, 1 day of break. 2 more days of rain.
He got real close to you, Silky.
Yeah.
Any closer, he'd have hit.
You're starting to sound like a Brit, Rex, man. You complain when you got your forest fires and drought, and then it rains for a bit, and you complain about that? That's definitely British.
Just can't please some people.
No. I always say there's only 2 days of the year when the weather's perfect.
There's supposed to be some thunderstorms coming through with this front, so and we are subject to a lot of blowdowns from trees with unsaturated ground. So if I suddenly disappear, y'all go on without me. Kind of subject to power outages here.
Yeah, I've seen there's been a lot of landslides.
Who's out there behind me?
Who's talking?
Running. I'm trying to catch up, so I'm behind everybody. But
No, I was just kind of taking a peek because I could hear. Oh, it's Nova. I could hear the crop slab.
I thought about flying the Cavalry today because I really enjoyed flying that the other day, but I didn't know if it'd be fast enough.
Yeah, I don't know about the cavalry, but most of the coppers are fast enough in a straight line, but that's when you have to do the climbing and stuff that you lose a lot of ground on the plains.
Yeah.
Get you Airbus.
So I usually fly as a 145, but even it struggles when you got to do a bunch of changes in altitude. You liking the nameplate mod and flow, Dragon?
I haven't even tried it yet. I just barely updated it today.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. You can change colors and styles and everything on the fly and whatnot. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many planes on my radar.
Yeah, it's busy.
Roy, why are you trying to kill me, plane?
Got a little bit of beef.
You put any fuel in it?
Like, I enabled autopilot, and it's like, what are you doing?
Right.
But did you put any fuel in it, Dragon?
I did.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah. Are you using fuel?
I ain't got no gas.
What the hell, plane?
It's never good when you hear a pilot say that.
I was having some weird issues with the
Are you trying to kill me?
Skymaster autopilot the other day. It was weird. Just making really weird.
Go up, not down, you dumb bitch. Oh my.
What are you flying?
You
Bro?
get afraid if it answers you back.
Yeah. Like, pitch trimmed me all the way down to the ground. I don't know why.
What you flying?
What are you
What
at?
you flying? Yeah, weird. I had something very similar the other day, and I never worked out what was going on. Yeah, I started across Canada, and as soon as I got airborne, whacked the autopilot on, and it went full trim, nose down.
Oh no.
Bounced off the deck. I'm like, well, that's an auspicious start.
Yeah, there's a little landing up ahead.
This bodes well for the trip.
Yeah, it hasn't improved.
I was sitting up in Anchorage. I was sitting up in Anchorage on the ramp last night in a 7-3, and there was a bunch of traffic up there, and I thought, I'm just going to check this. So I went to Flight Radar 24, and yep, sure enough, there was an Alaska Airlines flight coming in from Seattle. I was like, I'm pretty impressed. They've actually got the flight coming up here.
Nice.
No, the freakiest ones, I've got a ADS-B receiver, and I can sometimes hear the jets go over as they're climbing out to the Atlantic. And I look on that, I see the aircraft on that, then I look out the window in the sim and see the aircraft on that, and it's like, that is...
Wow. Wow.
I do note that the one runway here at Bear Valley is closed.
Close my ass.
Oh, I'm still gonna put a on it.
Well,
Yes, I am.
as long as it doesn't crash you anymore, which closed runways used to do.
Where do I find the name tags in Flow now?
It's actually in. You have to go up into the gear wheel and the settings, and it's in there under name. There's a nameplates thing there.
Yeah, I just looked for it, couldn't find it, but I didn't go to the gear wheel. So
Yeah, I was I was looking under the main thing first, and I was like, it's not in any of the tab or the buttons that I can program. So I just, but yeah, that's where you set it.
Touch of snow up here.
I
Just
have
a bit.
UI mugs installed, so there's incompatible.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna have issues. They're gonna go and disable that first.
Alright, we'll see if I like it. But I'm really liking UI mugs, so I might as well not. Might not, might do. We'll see.
Yeah, I just switched off of the UI mod. I think the one that Flo's got built in is a bit better. So.
Oh dear, just seen that Vision Jet crash. Rambo.
Womp womp.
And does he know about the yeet button?
Yeah, it's a short runway to be trying to get the Vision into.
I'm pretty sure I could have got the Skylane in there.
Pretty sure I just crashed my landing gear by it with the touch and go.
Ooh, LA.
Just go ahead and go past.
It is really nice tonight here. I think that's snow, or is this really white dirt?
no, there is snow.
Definitely snow up here. Definitely snow.
Gorgeous.
Live weather's real horrid now.
I just checked it a few minutes ago, said nope.
Oh, I'm doing it.
No, I'm not seeing any of y'all's aircraft on little nav map at all.
Did you,
I'm not running the transmitter anymore. I haven't run that for a while, so I know DN said there was an update for it too, for how it
Yeah, I
works.
think the URL got changed because the details that are there on the page aren't the same as what was in my little nav map. So.
Yeah, I may not have the latest version of little nav map either. I think there's one that's come out since I loaded this one.
Yeah, he did. There was kind of a rapid fire series of updates that he did like 2-3 weeks ago. There's like 2 or 3 revisions that came out right after each other.
Yeah, I see dark on little nav map.
let's see DN. Let's see who DN's flying with up there. Bear Valley.
The terrain here is pretty well done. It
Yeah, it's nice.
looks pretty much like the real deal. As far as the peaks and stuff like that.
Interesting terrain break right there.
Yeah, I had the same. I was wondering about that. That's probably where they.
It's like two entirely different biomes.
Yeah, it's two different terrain panels. Yeah, two different terrain panels, probably taken at different times.
Yeah. Oh, it is what it is. That looks good, I guess. If you don't look at them both at the same time.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah.
Isn't you above, Silky? Right above you.
The what?
Passing right above you.
Oh, gotcha. Cool,
Wait a
cool.
minute. Dragon, you're past
Yeah.
them people? What?
I know. Gonna catch you next.
Rice that thing's fast. Whoa. I could almost like drop a water balloon on Silky's plane from here.
Hush up, Dark. Actually, I'm just surprised this little thing is keeping up. Doing pretty good.
Got some terrain coming.
No autopilot, so purely stick and rudder.
Nice.
Bam, how quick you got that thing going?
There got 2 BM. Doo-doo. This thing drinks fuel.
The touch and go here, or what's happening?
Yep. Touch and go.
G.
Tongue and groove.
On this thing. It's way too high. Time to slip, slip, slip.
Yeah, you come over the ridge and the airport's kind of down.
Markleville.
Markleyville, yeah.
Markley? Oh, I
Mark
didn't see the
Freeville.
2 E's. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tiny little town, but it's the county seat of Alpine County.
Gotcha.
So they have a county building there that is their county headquarters for government and everything else, and the sheriff's department is right there also. It's kind of like Mayberry. But
Nice crab dragon.
Thank you. Had to
but
lose.
without Aunt Bee's pie, so
Yeah.
there are a number of hot springs in the area, and they actually have. It's almost like a public swimming pool, except it's public hot springs.
Oh, yeah.
I think it costs you $1 a day or something.
Oh gosh.
Is being in the water optional?
It's mandatory.
Why do you think it's a hot spring?
Yeah.
You thought it was a natural hot spring? Oh, well, it is kind of natural, I guess.
Well, it is kind of funny because you go driving on the road to it and you look over to the side of the road and you'll see steam coming up out of the ground.
Yeah.
Always a good sign.
Look at all those birds in a line. It's not awesome separation, but in a sim, it's fine.
Needs separation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's see. It's around. We're good.
Like one big long name tag back there.
Right.
Ooh.
Are we stopping here or is it a touch and go?
Nope,
Just touch and go.
touch and go.
Those are just all the fast planes that can afford to stop.
Yeah, Roy.
Gotta bleed some speed here.
Well, I'm definitely not in the fast lane today.
Look at this little river up here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let's see
That's
where
those
this
tree
goes.
goes.
Yep, I'm gonna
Small river run right there.
take some trees
I believe
down.
that's one fork of the Walker River, but I wouldn't swear to it.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah,
Take
you're
the
on place
treasure.
as well, Wolf.
Yeah.
Well, coming off my property. Real.
The river isn't quite as big as I thought it'd be.
Yeah, that is the Walker River where I'm flying right now.
Oh yeah, I'm right behind you. Well, kinda.
Good fishing in there,
Why is
gents.
my airspeed so slow? Well, I had my dang flap on.
Flaps are down.
Yeah.
I'm doing it on purpose, but yeah.
That'll do it.
I'm
Yeah.
I gotta have them
It's
down.
like, wow, it was a little sluggish.
Bumpy in the canyon here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not bad.
Yeah, they did a nice job with the river up through here.
Couple bridges, not very high though. Basically flat. Oh, it opens up a lot of air.
Little dull work here. Maybe.
Good to this
Well.
little pass right here.
Well,
Well, it says here there's grass lake, there's black bears ahead of us here. Or so Sobo says.
You landing there on the ground, Rexpo?
huh?
Are you on the ground? What are you doing?
I was. I'm not anymore.
Oh.
I do a little stall practice there.
I'm just doing a bit of stall. Hit this mountain.
Why is that? There's something weird going on with the cameras.
Alright, Jet God 143 up ahead.
Yeah, I found a new one the other day with Track IR. Put the heating on, and the radiator on the wall is directly behind my seat. And when the radiator heats up, it's enough to register as IR source. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, could not work it out.
That is wild.
Now, I'm used to the the sun on the wall behind me doing it, but
Right.
I realised I was like, what the hell is going on?
That is so wild. I would have never thought that. Wow. Yeah, I think it's something with my... There's like something is just slightly out of whack with a hat switch, and it's causing the default camera to drift upwards. And it's throwing off my Tobii. Like when I go to like recenter the view and stuff, like it'll shoot up to the headliner. I'm like, what is going on?
Mine was doing that the other day when I was in the Kodiak for some reason.
Yeah, it was doing it. I started doing it on Thursday when I was flying the Skymaster. And then today it's not doing it as much, but I noticed it did it just a little bit ago on the Beaver. I'm like, what is the hell?
Yeah, all the switches on my X56, I've had to put like 50% dead zones in.
Yeah. I might have to go back into the control profiles and add a bit more dead zone. So that's probably what's happening.
Welcome to the Tahoe Basin.
And a good looking little signal tower of some sort of that.
Lake Tahoe.
Doing a touch and go up ahead, or what's the
Yep.
deal?
Yeah, we still
Touch and
got
go.
about 20 minutes before halfway.
Yeah, I think we'll probably take her halfway when we get across the lake over to Truckee.
Okay.
I was very surprised they actually modeled this airport in the sim, in one of the updates. It's
Yeah.
one of the handmade airports. I have payware for it, but I fly here a lot, so I want the most accurate I can get.
Yeah. Yeah, I flew out of here 5-6 months ago, and I was really surprised at how good the quality was.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The standard Asobo stuff is not bad.
Nice golf course on the approach.
Oh, there's lots of golf courses around. Little windy.
Oh, is this one of the communities over on the left where you can pull your boat up to your house?
Yeah,
Probably.
if you've got a house on the water, you can, I guess.
Yeah, they've all got landings and boats on them. Well, shadows of.
Oh, I have to see if that that marina's and docks add-on that I've got.
Yeah,
Fix
it's
that.
not doing those. It's doing
It-
doing one in the lake itself, but not
Ah.
on the houses.
Bummer.
Yeah, that should really be down to Black Shark to do. Not that they seem to be doing anything nowadays.
Yeah, I haven't seen any mention of anything Black Shark has been doing basically since the sim was released, so I don't know how much they're involved anymore.
A little quick jog here down the Tahoe shore. This is South Lake Tahoe. And it's California until it becomes Nevada.
I don't have
At
my
which
passport.
point we'll turn back into California because this is not Expedition Earth Nevada. So
It's false advertising, man. I want to see California, damn it. Frickin' Nevada. Jesus.
Just looking for the casino lights.
yeah, I wish they had modeled the community here a little bit better, but hey, it is what it is.
That'll be an update 24.
Yeah, they'll actually have working casinos.
Live weather still sucks.
Yeah, it does. I just checked it too. All right, and a quick UE back here and head back over the lake. It's nice. I see there's people out there in sailboats today.
Yep. Right.
They got more balls than I got.
See, we need working sailboats in here that actually like catch the wind in the 2 feet of water.
I want the lake
Sure, why
frozen
not?
over, and I want to see little fishing shanties out there like we've got in Wisconsin.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Make sure that ice is very thin.
Send a,
Would be a cool feature though.
send a memo to Asova.
Right.
It pulls up the danger level if you make sure the ice is thin.
Fishing
Or they could
shanties.
do,
awareness, well,
They could do a mod to the camp out utility and put a little ice shanty and
yeah, they could
Yeah.
actually. That could be done.
Oh, got a connection lost.
Same.
That probably happened to most people.
My wife was really freaked out by that when she's Filipino, and when she moved to Wisconsin here to be with me, she's like, "What are people doing out on the ice?" She's like, "Why are they out there?"
got to be like another universe for her.
I was like, "We can go walk out there." She's like, "Absolutely not."
Hey,
Smart lady.
She's like, "No way."
It's
This
safe.
is kind of scary because there's too much snow. It's insulated the ice. It's not getting thick.
Yeah, it was. You can always check the depth reports before you go out there. Although it's been pretty warm lately, so we don't have full coverage on the lakes here. It's been breaking up.
Wisconsin, you?
What's that?
Park, Wisconsin?
Madison.
Yeah. I'm up at the Twin Cities, and the lakes are fully covered, but the ice isn't solid yet. It's
Oh, really?
not very
Yeah.
thick because there's so much snow.
Wow. Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of snow this season. It's been cold enough, but
We've already had our full season of snow.
yeah, every storm that comes through here seems to be skipping south of us or going north, so it's been kind of weird. We've had like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 inches total this season, and that's just been between storms, and it just melts off before the next one, so at most we've only had like 3 or 4 inches on the ground at one time.
I saw a
had
few
51
sea
inches so
shanties
far.
out there.
There was some ice shanties out a few weeks ago, but like I said, I mean, we had pretty warm weather.
Yeah.
What was it, last week? Had a 3-4 days where it was, I mean, hell, it got above 50 there for a bit. So
We have
yeah,
a bunch of rain Monday, so it's going to kill some of ours.
yeah.
We've had 51 inches so far this season, so we can
Jesus.
give up a little bit.
Yeah.
We haven't
Madison,
had any snow so far,
Wisconsin.
Anyway.
What's that?
Sorry,
We
well,
haven't had,
Oh,
we
I
haven't
heard
had any snow at all this year so far, or last year for that matter. But plenty of rain.
yeah, we had about 10 inches of snow before Christmas for a few days, but that's about it. We might get some more this weekend. Early next week.
Buffalo,
Yeah,
New York had 4 feet in one storm.
They've had a couple of those storms, too.
Yeah, a couple of them this year. It's like, man, I'm glad I don't live in Buffalo.
I figured out how to use that.
Yeah, it's
Most
sort
of it's already gone, though. It melts quick out there. I've got a cousin that lives there.
Yeah,
I used to
Madison,
live-
Wisconsin was a quiz question the other night, and I'm like, well, I know the answer to this because I know someone lives there. Yeah, what was the state capital of Wisconsin? I was like, yeah, I know what that is.
If you don't mind, where are you from?
Gloucestershire in England.
So that's pretty good if you know the capital of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What's Wisconsin?
Yeah. It's one of
What
those
about-
ones in that corner, you know.
Yeah.
What about East Wisconsin?
Wisconsin, yeah. You mean Upper Michigan? Let's see here. I need to fix something because this is not.
Got a niece that claims we live in Minnesconsin.
Minnesconsin. Yep. Oh. Oh. Lost my fuel. There we go.
Well, I live in North Rhine-Westphalia, which you probably never heard of.
I lived in Hereford for a bit, and Bad Salzuflen.
Boy.
Lived there for a bit.
Who just did that?
Yep, someone just fell out the sky.
So, Rexpo, you don't think it would be appropriate if we called dead stick over the lake?
We called what? I didn't copy.
Called dead stick over
Say
the
again.
lake. So you wouldn't think it'd be appropriate to call dead stick over the lake, would you?
No. No, probably not.
I think I'd make it.
I could probably glide to the over here to this one bit, but it looks like there's a lot of trees there. I don't think I'd rip the wings off here.
I'm way too low over the water.
Yeah, you might find a stretch of road that's wide enough.
Maybe.
Well, I'm feet dry, so you can call it if you like.
That's if you can find a road.
Yeah.
There's too many houses to touch down unless you find a road.
Right. Yeah, there's definitely a road down there I could maybe aim for, but nah.
Not without taking your wings off.
And that, kids, is why we have collision damage off.
Copy that.
I think that was, for me, I think that was day 2 of the sim.
Right, yeah, you're like, and we're done with that.
That's not for me.
I was even flying with groups on big runs until I got boxed in and I couldn't get off a runway one day. I'm like, screw it, turn it off, go through the trees.
Yeah, yeah.
I always think it's freaky after a sim update when some of that stuff gets switched on back on accidentally.
Yeah, you're like,
You know,
oh,
what the
what's
hell
the
is going
gamble
on?
today, right? Yeah.
The rudder's not working. Oh my god, I hit a house and I died. Wow.
Yep. Which is weird, because all that stuff, well, I don't know, it's a Sogo, so go figure, but yeah, all that stuff's supposed to be saved on their cloud, but yeah, it'll revert every once in a while, it's just super irritating. Alright, nope, that is not.
Than company ITs when you get an update and suddenly you've got the IT guy's screensaver.
Right.
Who's that? Truckee Tahoe.
Truckee Tahoe.
Didn't make that name up, did they?
Truckee. Wow, that's
Yeah, why'd they not call it Bodie?
Bodie McTahoe.
It's named for the Truckee River, which flows down the eastern side of the mountains towards Reno.
Well, that's interesting.
even still though. Truckee.
Huh.
Is that a boat, or is that a... Yep.
It's a truck.
That is a boat.
Woohoo!
Although I like all these little docks and stuff that are along the lake edge here. This is nice.
Yeah, it works well. Works well on open water.
Uh-oh, a Sobo placed an oil tanker in Lake Tahoe. How'd that
Oh,
work?
no.
Yeah, is that a Sobo or is it the shipping mod?
That's got to be the shipping mod. No, there's a refinery on the north side, and he just kind of goes back and forth.
Right, yeah. Between Nevada and California.
Right, yeah.
It's the submarines you have to watch out for.
Yeah. Oh, how cool would that be to have like a mod and have like a Seawolf class like breaching the surface, like high angle.
It could be pretty cool if they could get trains in here.
Yeah. I remember seeing something like a bunch of people were early on were complaining about that, and I think it had made enough noise on the forums that they had like put it in their to consider thing.
Oh, is that right?
But yeah, I don't know. I don't even have active traffic on anymore. I don't even.
Right.
It's just one more thing to take frames away, so I got rid of it.
Well, who wants to watch cars drive under the bridge anyway?
Right. I mean, it's kind of cool, like in a city at night, like if you're flying low and you see all the headlights and stuff moving around, it's kind of neat, but otherwise I'm just like, meh.
Yeah. I think there's a mod for the Hogwarts Express in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually moving.
I mean, the Renton, Boeing Renton has moving trains. It brings in the fuselage on the trains.
Yeah, yep. That's a cool scenery.
Yeah, it is.
Do we
Pretty
stop
neat.
over here, or is it touch and go?
No, this will be we'll take our break here.
Copy.
Truckee Tahoe.
Truckee.
Truckee, you son of a bitch.
Good man, Truckee.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know who that was. Sorry.
So he's just like, oh my god, could you please stop?
That was like a tail dragger going. I can't believe it.
Hey, you didn't bring your truck with you, did you?
Whoops.
Whoops.
Sorry, Arskill, not watching. Nice.
Yeah, we got into trouble up here. We took a Coast Guard Falcon 20 jet for an air show up here at Truckee, and everything was good until the pilot decided he wanted to leave early. So people were walking the wings, and anyway, the jet blast blew over some of the air show vendors' tents. So apparently
no.
He had to go talk to the commanding officer when he got back to the air station in Sacramento, explain that little debacle. Yeah, that was
flying up cargo
Whoops.
planes, rubber duck shit out of Hong Kong.
Yeah, we'll have you flying rubber duck shit. I don't
Ready.
Oh no.
Well, I'm running behind. Time to kick on the NOS.
Yeah, me too. Running a little bit back.
Oh, two planes trying to land on top of each other here.
It will have none of that.
Not recommended.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Come on, grease this. Reset.
Bunch of people lined up here to take off.
Is the runway snow covered? At least it is on mine, I guess, because of the scene or the weather I'm running. So
Yeah.
I can kind of see it now. There we go.
Reset.
Out of land long, there's so many people on the end of the runway there.
Ooh, big stutter.
Nice.
Yeah, it is stutter right before I touched.
Yeah. Alright. Full RPM, full mixture.
Wella, wella, wella. Look at all these people. I think some of these folks are flying with us, but they don't have voice com.
Yeah, they're probably just tagging along on the.
Comes the
That
two beavers.
is fine.
See a bunch of red labels and just start following them, I guess.
Oh, when they see a good thing.
Well, we got 16 on the Discord.
That's quite a few.
I just lost my avionics. What's up with that?
Come on, Wolf, don't screw it up. We're all watching.
I know. Time to ball it up.
Look at them chalks still on the aircraft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fancy bands. Nice.
Oh, I'll get that wheel down. There you go.
A little bit of a crosswind on mine.
Anyone else? Anyone? Oh, yeah, we got one more.
Knighthood.
No pressure.
So is anybody still
No
up?
pressure, but everyone's
I think that's all of us.
Everybody down?
Looks
Think
like
so.
I have 0901. Let's come back in at 0911.
Copy.
Yeah, copy.
And we'll fly a little more. I'll fly without my avionics. So I don't know what happened.
Turn your generator on? An alternator?
Oh, no, generator, alternator, all on. Go figure.
Right. Real men fly without avionics.
Who needs them?
Hell, I'm going to have to reboot. I've got everything's dead. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Oh yeah, I got a bit of a crosswind. No wonder that wheel didn't want to come down. Alright, time for some coffee.
We got a pit prop right now.
Hi. Hi. Help you with something? No.
Gotta have this. I'm cranking this up. This boy, oh,
Man, we got a lot of people in this VC. Holy moly. I guess, how many people are here from the Microsoft Flight Sim forums?
that's a good question. We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm new, but I happened to find you through your Discord. I've been in your Discord for a while.
Yeah, well, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see 3 names I don't recognise.
Yeah, copy that.
That's what I'm seeing as well.
Good.
Tend to like this 2-hour format. I fly with another group on Sundays usually, and my God, they go for like 7 hours.
Oh my god. Wow.
That's too long.
Most of them drop out partway through, but every once in a while, either you take breaks or whatever, go grab lunch, but you come back and you finish it out, and you realize you've been sitting there for 7 hours. I'm like, these aren't even long hauls. You're landing every 30 miles.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I like flying, but man, I need to get up and move around and take a break.
And who does that on his fly-ins?
Who's that?
Can do.
Well, yeah. I mean, but
It's
like, Can Do like is like that's basically what he's doing like constantly though. Like, he streams every day.
I mean, like when he does host his fly-ins and we all come in from somewhere, and then the flight plan. I was literally, I flew there to when we were flying to his airport, and then we ended up flying the entire rest of the day. And by the end of it, I couldn't even see straight.
Yeah, generally if I'm doing group flights, it's usually 2 hours, 2.5 hours at most.
Yeah, I think when we flew down to Antarctica in the C-17s, I actually wanted to kill myself before I even got there. It was just, Jesus, bullshit.
You're like, this is too much, man.
It made up for it once you got there, but yeah.
Right.
Getting there. I mean, people who do transatlantic or trans-Pacific flights, they must have patience or a good book.
I've started doing them, but I have to speed it up. I can't do them real time anymore because there's nothing else you can do. Like, or unless you just like get up and walk away and go do stuff and then come back every so often just to check on things. But
Yeah, when I do airline flights, I usually do like an hour and a half. I don't want to do anything longer than that. I mean, like you said, you have to fast forward it. Because I ain't hours.
Yeah, that's just the easiest way to go. I mean, I don't know how they do it on like VATSIM and stuff like that. I don't know if you've got any sort of controller or anything handoffs while you're over the water, but yeah, I can't. I'll get up to altitude, I'll fly out the SIDS and stars, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and accelerate this out. Yeah.
I left town on my last long haul.
Did you?
I went to Sparta.
Ah.
And had supper.
Well, let's say we go flying. How about it, guys?
Copy that.
Get ready to take off. And I'm not even set. Alright, now we're good.
Never. Leave the house.
Oh.
Very good.
I think we're gonna circle for a little bit here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a whole lineup of people on the taxiway. You're probably gonna have to.
Debbie, come in.
What a great sight.
Jesus Christ.
Look at all of them. Look at all the airplanes lined up.
Set of landing gear cut through the cockpit and everything.
You're glad there's no damage for collisions?
Yes and no. It could make for some comical stuff for sure.
Yeah,
although I wouldn't want to use it at any if I was doing any of my tube flying though. Some of those international airports get kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, F-18s.
Oh yeah, it's just constant spam with F-18s. Especially around like New York, Chicago, LA. It's like it's so bad.
San Diego's bad. Like Miramar with F-18s is bad.
Yeah.
Well, but Miramar is an airport, so that's not,
Miramar?
or it's a Navy base or Marine or whatever. So I'm not
Yeah, it's a Marine Air Station now.
not too mad about F-18s being at Miramar.
Right.
Yeah, but they fly crazy. That's what I'm saying. And there's a
Yeah.
lot of them.
Alright, looks like the last two are taking off.
Comes DN again, buzzing the.
It's what he does.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it exciting.
Copy that.
Bridge.
Alright.
Everybody up.
Yep.
Watch out.
Looks like it. Oh, yeah.
That is a cool bridge.
Tally ho.
Charge!
Did he eat it?
Oh, no bump through that. Nice smooth.
Going through the bridge.
Ooh, I got spruce bow in my landing gear.
Woo!
Yeah, I think you only get turbulence underneath bridges and stuff if you're running live weather.
Oh, that makes sense.
I just
Supposedly
got
fixed that glitch in the last update.
I mean, you should get some turbulence underneath them, but
yeah, I had a bump going under that one, and that was,
Did you?
and I'm
Okay.
I'm not on live weather, so
okay.
Have a bump.
But there used to be a big camera glitch where your screen basically flipped over as you went under them. They fixed that.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a fun one.
Freaked me out the first time. I'm going under a huge bridge, and I'm like, I'm way clear. What the heck is going on? And then it's
Right.
like, oh, it's back to normal.
Yeah. Or some of the bridges that got invisible collision boxes underneath them. That's always fun. Clouds are. I have to turn on my cockpit lighting here.
I'm not seeing enough snow. There should be more snow.
Are you back on live?
No, I'm in, still in, broken clouds.
Copy.
They change the ground look though, unless you're in live weather, do they?
It depends if
Here,
the
I just
preset
added-
has it set up or not.
I just set the snow up to 6 inches, and I'm seeing lots of snow.
Although, I seem to remember, of course this could be because I'm running AccuSeas and they're running the way they do their tree models. I seem to remember when there used to be snow cover that the trees would have snow on them too. And none of
Yeah,
these,
I've
none
got
of these trees have on.
I've got snow on the trees.
Yeah, I don't. Mine are all just green. There's snow cover on the ground, but not on the trees. At least I don't think so. Maybe there's a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
How many people we got flying today?
I think we've got at least, what, 16, 15, 16?
Looks like 15, 16.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
whole gaggle of people.
At least maybe 3 or 4 new folks. So it's good.
Yeah.
Quick, head to Alaska before we lose them all. Be like the good old days.
Well, I was just thinking with Dragon posting on the main MSFS site, put all the information on there, but we didn't tell them that we were on a Unicom comm channel.
Yeah, we did. It's on there.
Did we? Was it on there? I didn't see it, but I wasn't looking that close. I was just pleased to see it.
Yep, it's on there.
It's not in your how to join though.
Ah.
I
You don't
just
think they
happened
read
to-
the instructions, do you?
Sorry.
Who reads instructions?
Yeah, instructions are for wimps.
Why are
Yeah.
Never heard of a pilot that reads instructions.
That was like when they did the ground stop here in the US, there's some YouTube videos and stuff of various radio chatter, and some of the pilots and stuff are like, we didn't read the damn NOTAMs. What do you mean we're stopping?
I guess
Like,
people,
nobody reads those.
the people that are on the forums and they're talking about this little thing or that little thing doesn't work. So, geez, guys, you ever been in a real airplane?
Right.
Let me rephrase that. Have you ever been in a real airplane where everything was working?
That's what cracks me up about some of these, like, these two-liner guys, or even some of the, whatever, you got a bunch of these armchair pilots and stuff. They're like, it doesn't simulate the aircraft exactly as it should, and
The fighter jets are not working all the way. None of the some of the buttons don't work. Well, it's not the military.
some of these pilots, pilots that actually fly the aircraft are like, guys, listen. They're like, we are not the end-all be-all source for how these aircraft function. They're like, we don't flip a switch sometimes and know exactly what is happening throughout every part of this airframe. It's like, in order for that to happen, you need to, like, talk to the engineers and things like that. They're like, as long as you flip a switch and the thing happens, that's all we care about. It's too funny. I mean, I get it to a point, but it's just like, Jesus Christ.
Hey Rexpo, are you still running that Rex the weather program?
No, I'm using the yes, I am actually, but I'm not using it right now.
Here, I just found something out. I pulled it up. I went to live weather with that program, and of course you can't fly. But the one I did was, I went to a theme. Like for instance, I've got like partly cloudy, and the snow in the trees, everything stays. So you can actually change, it looks like you can change the weather theme, but the program doesn't completely take out the effects of like ground cover and snow. So it looks really nice. I would have thought it was either one or the other, like you either.
Yeah, I would agree, and that's probably what I'm seeing too.
Interesting.
Because I'm not even flying with Rex weather right now. I just didn't.
Oh, I missed that touch and go. Whoops.
Yeah.
Flew right over top of it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, go back to start and start over.
Yeah, we
Go
gotta
back
go.
to EA21 start.
Right. Yep. Sorry, guy.
Back to Columbia.
Back to Columbia. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would open up the weather API to third parties, because if they're not gonna fix things, then let somebody else do it.
Yeah, I mean, they've had the experimental hurricanes and supercells in the SDK since Sim Update 7, I think, and they've done no work on it.
Done nothing to them. Yeah. Yeah, it's.
I just want volcanoes that smoke.
Yeah.
You know, smoking's bad for your health, right, Rexman?
Right. I want to ingest ash into the engine.
There you go. And geysers that spurt and shit like that.
Oh, that's really cool. Actually do.
Animated waterfalls.
Go to Old Faithful and you actually see geysers spook.
Well, I've never, you know what, I think I knew that, but I've never actually gone there to watch it. Somebody just released Victoria Falls scenery, and they animated the waterfall.
I know it's doable. They were doing it in FSX.
Yeah.
In P3D. So I know it can be done.
It's a payware scenery, but I know I saw some stuff on it, and I think they just modeled over the top of it, you know, and did animated water and whatnot.
Probably.
Dragon, I think you've missed another touch and
Get
go,
off
mate.
the runway.
I'm just
Get off!
I'm not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cheap landing fees for you today.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a preview on that Victoria Falls because it's one of the guys who flies with John Murphy.
Okay.
And we had a freeware version before that when we flew to the Victoria Falls. It looks very impressive, but it's really hard on the system, at least on mine. I really saw a significant degradation in frame rates. I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of hardware intensive, but
Right.
that's why I didn't follow up with it. I removed it once we were done there because it's just not working with my system. But it looked nice. It looked really nice. I mean, it's
Yeah.
better than the default one, but it wasn't worth the hardware
Right.
issues from me. But check it out. It's great.
Yeah, generally I won't pick up specific. I mean, airports I'll do if I fly into them a lot, but I don't know that I would fly in and out of that location enough to justify it. But the freeware one, I might see it, check it out.
What I really bought is like the Mount Cook and the Renton.
Yeah, and the Renton I've got a number. I got some New Zealand stuff that I bought that are really nice. But I'm waiting on the Mount Cook one until after February to see what they do with the New Zealand update. So, which is kind of surprising because I thought New Zealand was actually really, really well done.
Yeah, me too.
It's like the Canada update, they'll screw things up for it.
Yeah. I've got a New Zealand mesh too, I think.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
The only scenery that I actually bought was Hong Kong because I like that city a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then I also got the freeware update from freeware scenery from Malawi, the scenery thing, which is really nice. It's really impressive. It's huge and lots of animals, and you can fly all over the place with bush planes. It's really nice. It's highly recommended, but that's freeware.
Yeah.
Look at all these people just blowing straight past airstrips.
Yeah. I know
I didn't
there's a
know.
runway here.
I saw a bunch of people turning around, and I was like, I don't think there is there. I didn't even bother looking.
I didn't even know
there's
there
a
was
runway
one.
here.
I was following DN and he touched down on one. I was like, oh, there's one right there.
Well, your first mistake is following DN.
Yeah.
You just happened to luck out this time.
Yep, #1 rule of EE. Don't
There it
follow
is.
DN.
Yeah.
For some people, it's their last mistake.
Yeah, right. Especially in IMC. Well, he was there.
I always fly with my eyes shut in IMC anyway.
Yeah, basically the same, right?
Right.
Required trees right off the end of the runway.
There you go.
Love seeing everybody circling around to land on the radar there. I don't know why I don't see planes on the 435-30 though.
Or the G1.
Well, actually, you wouldn't see them on the default pages. I should know that. You'd need to actually pull up the traffic page, which is a whole separate page by itself. It's not overlaid on the main route or nav page.
Yeah, that's why I like the NXI so much now.
Yeah, the NXI is really nice.
You've got the weather, you've got your relative terrain, love all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does have traffic. That's dope.
Did you die?
No, it sounded like you were like, no, when you said dope. Yeah, the NXI has traffic overlay, which is nice on the main page.
I was able to put a Seminole back down there. That was kind of cool.
Nice.
You got to do what?
Wasn't a whole lot of room. It was very close, but that worked.
For some strange reason, I thought you said that you got to go get cinnamon rolls back there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I said I was able to put a Seminole down back there on that little bit runway.
No, I want a cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll would be good too. I wouldn't complain.
Everyone.
We're gonna
Like
we're gonna go ahead and put that into the EE lexicon now. Go ahead and put a cinnamon roll down on that thing right there.
Someone's using it with Anyone else
Just
see
like
the-
Beaver.
Anyone else
that?
see the art of missing?
Art of missing?
Yeah, the guy's username out in front of me is Art of Missing.
Yeah, I saw that a while ago too.
The art of
for a
aiming
while.
at the ground and missing. Yep. That's like I'm guessing that's what the reference is. How do you fly? Well, you aim at the ground and you miss.
What's that from?
I think it's Hitchhiker's Guide. I think.
Yeah, the art of flying is to aim at the ground and continue to keep missing.
Right. Yep. That's actually that's a nice reference if that's what he's after. That's good.
Land on this golf course.
Yeah, there's quite a few out here.
You got a golf course?
Yeah, I'm gonna land on it.
Speed up a little bit.
It's a little off to the left.
Yep, there's Brian. See that?
Looks doable.
Hey, Dragon, what you doing out front?
Trying to land on the back nine over here.
Just loving flying the Kodiak again. I haven't flown in a while.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah. That's probably my one bird that I have the most hours in. If we're being honest.
Yeah, it's a really, really solid aircraft. It's really nice.
How is the float variant of that?
It's good. It's good. Yeah. It's, I would say, it's pretty. I think the Jonks and them guys have a little bit better handle on how to manipulate the water physics for floats, but Alex and them guys did a pretty decent job of getting it to behave with the shitty default Asobo water physics.
Yeah.
So
2 feet of water.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the only problem is that you got to be careful with the Kodiak or the Beaver or anything that's on floats. If you're too aggressive on your pitch, you're gonna bottom out on the ground. It's one of my big complaints about the sim is that the water's only 2 feet deep.
Make the water like 2 more feet deep, and it's probably gonna be okay.
Right. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to put down my wheels on the floats and then taxi around. It's so ridiculous.
Microsoft Silent Hunter Simulator.
Right, yeah.
200 feet, This is subs in Lake Tahoe with full breach.
Well, I mean, it doesn't need to be that. Like, it just, make it, 20 feet. That would be fine.
That's funny because there are a couple of subs in the global AI traffic, and they don't sit on top of the water. So they must have got a submarine model and had to cut it in half.
Right.
Yeah.
Here, there, they figured out how to make it clip through the.
Yeah, maybe.
There are submarines in the shipping mall.
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I haven't yet. I've still find. I think I found the one military vessel once, but for the most part, I only see tankers and merchant ships, and cruise ships, and small boats.
Jesus Christ! Almost pulled my coffee cup off the desk.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool. It changes to yellow if you're close to them.
What changes to yellow?
Well, I got Alex.
Oh yeah, you get the. Yeah, you get the traffic. Basically, it's like a caution. I think if you get right on top of them with the NXI, it turns to red.
What do the numbers mean? Like the +3 or the -10 or the.
Right. So
altitude difference.
Altitude. Yeah, altitude difference.
In
thousands of feet.
No, like hundreds or tens of feet.
No. I think plus. If it's 10, I think it would be plus 1,000 above you. I think. And if it was if it was 0.5, it's 500. I think that's how it works on there.
So +3 is 300 feet.
Yeah, that's what I worked it out to be.
Oh, is it? Okay.
You're showing 200 feet above me, which looks out the window of that.
Okay. That must be set up a little bit different. I guess I'm used to the bigger birds and how their traffic systems work.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not adult enough to have to deal with that.
Somebody hold my hand. I don't know what I'm doing.
I only ever get in the airliners just to cause trouble, basically.
Right, yeah. You flew well, the old radials, I guess, but...
Yeah, I mean, I've got the DC-6, which I fly quite a lot, but never really in traffic. It's always off somewhere.
The plane I fly the most is actually the 310, the Cessna. I like that. I have more than 200 hours in that thing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, talking of DC-6, I've managed to get the NDVs working on weather ships in the Atlantic now.
Oh, nice.
You can get the radio nav. I mean, the range is about 140 nautical miles. So you have to do some dead reckoning between them, but yeah, it works perfectly.
Nice.
I've just got to sit down and actually finish writing the scenery.
Right.
The scenery, which is just an absolute ball ache when you have to do it in the sim.
Yeah.
So, DN, is that based on that movie Fate as a Hunter?
Oh, I don't know. No, these are the weather ships from 1950s when they first started doing transatlantic. They would have a couple of ships off the coast of the US and some off the coast of the UK and Iceland, and they basically hopped from weather ship to weather ship, and it also provided some guard radio coverage as well.
Wow.
How often did those ships cycle in and out, I wonder?
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 months. I think they spent out.
Jesus Christ!
6 weeks, or it might be 6 weeks. I can't remember. I found a website about them the other day. I started reading, and it was like, oh my god, there's like 15,000 pages of documents about weather ships.
Wow!
around the world,
Holy
and it's
Christ!
like, yeah.
Oh, nice. It got dark enough that my the flow name tags switched to white. They're usually default black, but there's so much cloud cover and got dark enough they all switched to white now, so I can see everybody better. That's cool. They are a little bit too bright, though. I might have to dial back the brightness on them.
Live weather still sucks.
To the surprise of no one.
In Germany right now, constant rain.
Come to California, he said. The weather's lovely, he said. Liar.
Come to California, we have the best weather.
Get up to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. We'll take you to Lake Tahoe.
Not my fault if you didn't bring your skis.
Okay, so is this an airfield coming up? It is. Okay.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper.
If she dies, she dies.
Oh, jeez.
The funny thing is, in German he has exactly the same accent.
Weird.
Arnie's Austrian though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Have that queued up, that get to the chopper sound for when I'm playing DMZ.
Oh, nice. Get to the chopper. Is the time correct here? What is going on? Okay, we're gonna check this. Live time. Oh, it was not correct. Wild. That's the one thing I've noticed with the Flow add-on, because they use their own clock and weather thing. You have to kind of sync everything up, whereas default they're usually live when you hop in. Yeah. I was like, it's really dark for some reason. What is going on? Much better now. Let's see. Where the hell? Cabin lights. Those are off.
I'm not gonna make this.
Oh, I am going in the what?
Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
Nope.
I made it. I made it.
Going in the wrong direction here. Jesus Christ.
Nope, I'm done.
Make that.
Smack.
I made that. I can't believe I made that in a freaking Skylane. I just looped the Skylane.
I almost made it.
Rexpo.
What's that, Silky?
I'm gonna just touch and go here. Jesus.
Dragon, what's your altitude?
58.
Oh, it's 64 and you're showing -6. So yeah, it looks like to be 100 feet. And you've just gone yellow. I'm getting close.
What's the matter, boy? You yellow?
I'm at a 63.
Beacon.
Yeah, just coming on 6-3 now. I'm level.
There we go.
There you go.
Yep.
Nobody calls me chicken.
You're Back to the Future now. Okay, Biff.
I've not seen that in a long, long time. Which is weird because I own it.
Yeah. No. I find I don't watch movies repetitively enough to own them anymore.
I used to. Yeah, see the same for me.
Well,
I just try to.
I used to own them all on Blu-ray.
Right.
Never watch them, and then watch them on TV when they came to.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I still own some, but only movies that I think are special, like The Lord of the Rings or something, or Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the extended edition that you can't get anywhere.
Of course.
Yeah.
I got stuff like Band of Brothers and things like that.
Yeah, I've got Band of Brothers as well.
Game of Thrones.
Band of Brothers I have to watch about every 2 years from one end to the other.
I only watched it once.
I didn't get into the Pacific as much though.
I don't think you got the connection to the guys in Pacific that you had in Band of Brothers, because Band of Brothers followed one unit, and so you got to know the people and you know their characteristics. And Pacific kind of jumped around between several different units.
It felt disjointed to me.
Yeah.
It was like, well, what the hell's happening this week? You know.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
well done and everything, but
Yeah. No, the production quality was definitely there. Just I don't know. It just didn't come together like the Band of Brothers did.
well, I got a connection to Band of Brothers anyway because I was in 101st. So
Sure.
Nice AK.
not back then though.
God, Rexpo. I mean, I didn't think you were that old.
And I was in the 101st in Vietnam, and then 82nd when I got home here. So.
Yeah.
And you said we
Skimming the treetops up here,
yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
Say again?
I said we're really just skimming treetops up here.
Oh yeah.
Some fun bridges in these gorges too.
Yeah, I was just seeing that.
And he
Gotta-
is diving directly at the ground.
I caught it.
I got it.
See? He missed. He's flying perfectly.
Shit.
You guys, a screen named Bernie.
What's that?
Wanted somebody on voice a screen named Bernie. Flying at 208.
I don't know.
I've just blown my engine going inverted. Damn it.
Way to go. It does look like we've picked up a few. That's good. That'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't restart it in flight like that.
Stop.
Can you?
Cat. Knock it off.
But so far, no dickheads.
Hey.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, other than the usual.
It's like you do know Deanne.
The regular dickheads, but you know, no new ones.
Right.
Can't pull DN off his throne.
Yeah, I've been quite quiet this afternoon. But at least I know it.
That was, oh no.
Oh man, that last hour flew by. Wow.
Yes, sir.
I almost collided into Silky. That was not good. I'm gonna collide into this mountain right here. Boom. Ow. Missed it. Nice.
Hit the tag you in Discord as CFIT. Do 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 do.
Starting to worry about my fuel in the builder. This thing guzzles fuel like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Dark Wolf made it, but Bernie had to do a vertical.
I think the only plane that guzzles more gas is the Beaver.
Right, yeah,
Yeah, the Beaver is also one of these. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old Suburbans of the sky.
Yeah, I burned through 2 of my 3 tanks.
Seems like you can turn the Beaver's fuel down way down though, and at least make it twice as far. Easy.
You can lean it out a decent amount, but it still sucks down fuel pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean it's at least a 2 to 1. If you forget, you'll only make it half as far as if you lean it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's the same with the Volga. I mean, I have the fuel to, I think, 35% or something like that to make sure. And otherwise, I'd be dry already.
Yeah, I've got the Beaver just above full lean, and it's... I was running about half, but I was like, I'm not going to make it to the end if I don't adjust this out a little bit. I'm running 2200 RPM.
Do you guys fly with failures then, so that if you lean it out it gets too hot, you don't have a failure, or do you just ignore it?
It's up to you. Generally, we've got most. I mean, we don't have crashes or anything on. Most of us don't, because we ball them up so much during our flight. We'd be restarting all the time. But
We land hard
yeah,
on a tiny strip, and it's like,
yeah, you'd be
like my gear can handle it. I can handle
yeah.
it.
You broke your gear. No, I did not.
I really did, and
Yeah.
maybe in a 172, but not in this Wilga with the 35s.
Right. Yeah. So it's just kind of up to you. Of course, like the Cody, you can't really. It's kind of like hard programmed into it, so you gotta always kind of be careful with it. But
Just to know what other people tend to do.
Deanne's like, yeah, I know.
I'm dead sticking into it.
I have engine realism on in the Milgram, but I think it's manageable for the most part. So yeah, just
It
make
is.
remember that you have to open the cowls, otherwise
Yeah.
you'll overheat immediately.
Yep. Very true.
Other fine flight plane, Rexpo.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Worst weather ever.
Yeah, pretty bad. I thought it was bad around Mount Whitney, but
We have a
this is
Tomcat.
nasty.
Alpha VOR in the Tomcat on the side of the road.
Yeah, I saw him. I was like, man, you must be really flying that thing at the edge of the stall.
Another group I fly on, one of the guys flies an F-18 along with all the Cessnas.
Oh God, dude.
He's really good at slow speed. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know why he does it.
I mean, I did a flight in the Boeing 747, so it's not that hard.
Like flaps 40, and you're just like cruising around just at the edge of the envelope.
Yep.
It's basically constantly in approach speed.
Basically, high angle of attack and just flaps
Yeah.
40. Yep.
Yep. Although the 737, you have to have the gear out, otherwise they constantly have warnings going off if you got the flaps out that far.
Yeah.
It's like, why isn't your gear down? You must be wanting to land.
Just helps you slow down that much more, doesn't it? More drag.
Yeah, just more drag.
Man, there's a lot of planes in the sky over here. And it's all of us. Holy moly.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, we
Touch and goes at most of them. The other group I fly in, a lot of weeks has 30 to 40 people, and they do full landings and wait for the last one before.
Oh
they
no. Yeah, that would really extend the flights.
We don't leave anyone behind, but we're not waiting for your slow ass if you're gonna.
Yeah.
The only
If you're
time
fly-
we'll
if you're flying the JN4, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. The only time we'll do that is like if there's like a challenging spot or something that we want to try and get into that's generally not a strip, or even if it is a strip, we'll generally all pile in to make fun of each other as we flip over and stuff. You know.
Our landing gear.
And the first one in gets to laugh at everybody else.
Right. You know. But for the most part, it's just touch and go.
Seems like a fun group.
That
Yeah.
was classic.
We don't take ourselves too seriously.
Alcatraz was classic.
Yes, that was. Wait a second, there are rocks in the trees.
Yeah, no, the trees are really hard.
Well, they call it the Rock, don't they?
Yeah.
I think this is a runway here.
Yeah, it looks like it's running. Which way is that going here? I know which way is north and south here. Looks like it's running to the northeast.
330, yeah.
Copy. I forget how much throttle you gotta have in on the Beaver with the landing flaps out.
Hey, Dragon, look at our nice shiny airplanes.
No, pick the good livery there.
Yeah, good choice.
Oh, it's snowy.
Nope. Do not try and stall on me.
Or you can burn up the last fuel if you got your flaps down.
Yeah.
cat taxiing behind us.
There's the stall.
Nova Wolf is inverted. Get Fox.
Hey.
That was a pretty good low path there.
Thank you, sir.
AK is going for a sneaky approach.
The runway was closed. What the heck? Rebel.
Nice landings, both of yous.
I get lucky.
Gentle touchdown, nice.
Really like how gentle this 182 is out to land.
Odd assortment of planes out here, gentlemen.
Yeah. That's alright.
I didn't think the 182 would perform as well as it did, but it climbed out of a lot of bad situations pretty easily. But it's a turbo, so.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
I'm gonna surround the F-14 now.
AO05. Okay. O05. Rogers Field. In flight. Jesus. Yeah, it's nothing but just looking at Volanta, it's just nothing but a big line coming through here. Alright, shut her down.
Well, folks. That was good.
Yep. Another good flight.
Good flight, everybody.
Hey, enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next
Thanks
week,
for
maybe
being
we
so
go
welcoming,
see some
too.
volcanoes.
There we go. Rim jumping.
Someone's getting their freaking propeller melted off by that 14.
17.
All right, y'all.
Okay, we
Well,
are
you guys
back.
have a good week.
Yep. Have a good week.
Everybody enjoy.
Take care.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Good one.
Great flight,
Thanks,
guys.
mate.
See ya next week.
See ya next